Let's jump right back in. Buying coats is the person we're playing. Very cool. Alright. Ooh, look at this. Turn 1, Syvrel the Exile. How do you lose? We don't need all of these things. Probably keep 1 just because it's a cheap minion that we can play next turn. I definitely don't need 2, especially since we're hopefully either going to just play this or Blood Tier plus this. So let's see what happens. Probably also don't need 2 of those right now. Who goes on the top? I always go bottom. Okay. Let's get rid of 1 of these for now. Whew, that's annoying. Put it right here just in case. Alright, so we came down this time. I didn't really want to put myself... If he has like a bunch of pump spells, that might be a problem. And we don't really have a easy way to deal with some of these things. Primus Shieldmaster. Sure. Well, we can lasso that away. Then Syvrel this and then kill it with our general. That seems pretty good. And then play Healing Mystic. Definitely don't need both though. Let's get rid of one of them. It's a little early, but not that bad. Alright, you go over there. The only problem here is that he is going to get one of these tiles, and we can sacrifice. We can put our Syvrel in harm's way to deny him one, which might be fine. It might be worth it. I think that's what we want to do. So we're putting his guy on the mana tile. And I think we keep this guy in our hand. There's no reason. I mean, he can overload and smash this. That's something we can't really stop. But this is a little more useful in our hand, I think, especially next turn with our Bloodborne Pallor coming online. It's an interesting place to go. Ooh, that's it? That's it? Huh. All right, 1, 2, 3. We could actually almost just kill this thing. I mean, we can, but then we couldn't play this, which seems like a much safer, better play. Put this here in front of him. We're not going to shoot the Primus Shieldmaster for, I think, obvious reasons. And then, what do? I kind of want to get this out now. just because I feel like our next several plays are gonna have like this is 7 mana. Next turn we have Lasso, Ping, and then I want to make sure we can maximize our mana depending on what we draw. All right, exactly. I say exactly like I planned it all along. That's sort of annoying. Well, I think we keep all of these because I'm just going to run out this Bone Raper. It's not ideal, but next turn we can lasso something near the Bone Reaper and then scar it. I'm actually going to run away because if he has War Beast and he's on War Beast mana next turn, I don't want him to hit both me and that thing. Egg-morph is fine. Just letting it survive? That's kind of weird. Oh, he's going to ping it? Sure. I think we do the same thing here, namely play a guy and then move in the opposite direction. We're going to move in the opposite direction this time. Actually, let's replace this Lasso. It's the least useful card right now. Let's play this guy instead. And we're moving like this to make sure that Macantor doesn't blow us out. Young Soulflower. Dancing Blades. By the way, that was why I put it behind him, so that it would be harder for him to Dancing Blades that. Sure. What do we do here? Kind of want to keep saving this. What do we do here? So we can do two things. We can Shadow Nova here, and then Grasp of Agony this thing. And then, like, what? Attack him? That doesn't seem that great. I want to use the Shadow Nova on him. Oh shit. Man, I done fucked up. Whoopsie doodle. Oh man. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, that was a problem. I'm probably gonna lose right here. I thought I had Bloodborne power. I was gonna power it and then trade my Blazehound in with this guy. Well, we're dead anyway. We could not have survived regardless. That's not true. We would have been at. We could have been at 1 life had we not done that. Well, well, sometimes you make mistakes. That's one of my biggest flaws as a player. I get these sort of very complicated and elaborate tactical plans in my head, and for the by and large, they generally work really well, and that's why I'm able to sort of, I don't know, rise above a lot of the masses when it comes to playing tactical card games like these. But every once in a while, I'll forget. I'll like assume a very key point, and end up looking really stupid, like 75% of the way through what I'm doing. Like right there, I had assumed that I would be able to clear his guys and play my own guy, and I ended up just not clearing his guys at all. Oh well. Well, I didn't play around Bounded Life Force, so that's good. Good to keep in mind. Alright. Every time, I gotta keep him. We're probably gonna end up pinging a, Wraithling turn 1 and then playing this. This card's pretty bad in this matchup. It does kill some random stuff, but it's good enough early on that I'll... For heaven's sakes, what am I doing? Like, it can kill like a Primus Fist, right? We don't need that. Yeah, we have to shoot this. And I'm actually... This is perfect for this matchup because it lets you kill Blood Moon Priestesses really easily. It's a little unfortunate he's going to get the... this mana tile, and there's really nothing I can do. If this had spawned, like, over here... Probably would have just played this guy and saved this, but so be it. I think I keep everything else. He's probably going to come here, move, play a Blood Moon Priestess right here, move forward and kill this thing. Well, maybe not. His own Bloodtear Alchemist. Okay. Jaxi. Okay, sure. It seems like a really easy play for me. Whoa, what is happening? Sure. This comes down here, shoots this. I come here, shoot this, and I play this Primus Shieldmaster. And the question is, where do I play the Shieldmaster? I think the answer is up here. Or maybe right here. I don't want him to be able to get to it with 2 creatures. Or with his general, like... If I can, I'd like to keep this away from his general, actually. So what I'm going to do is this. I think I'm going to put it right here. This way, you can't get it with his general to like clear this. And then he still can't come down and hit this. I mean, he can hit me with the Jaxi if he really wants to. But, like, he couldn't attack with the Jaxi after Deathfire crescendoing this and then, like, clear this thing with his general. Alright, next turn we've got Abyssal plus this, or Abyssal plus Scars, or just Reaper. Okay, see? Yeah, he can't kill it with his general, which is nice. Good move, Zoochz. I mean, he still might be able to kill it somehow. I don't know. But... Horn of the Forsaken. Interesting. That is like the worst Grasp of Agony setup I've ever seen. I'm going to Abyssal Scar this. I'm going to shoot one of these things. Probably trade in here. Probably attack this with the other one and play Reaper. Up in this corner. I can't. I don't know. I don't have enough mana. Okay. Let's try that again. Shoot this. I'm done here. Shoot this one. Where am I putting this Abyssal Persecutor? Persecutor, Abyssal Juggernaut. I want to put it out of range of this thing, so put it right here. He can't reach it. I don't know why I care about that, though. Is he really going to kill it somehow? He might. Maybe I just want to put it like smack dab right where he, you know, right near him. It doesn't seem that bad, actually. So I put it right here. This prevents him from getting closer to my best bud. Yeah. If he has like a Spectral Blade, that would be annoying, or a Primus Fist, that would be annoying. That would be a reason to not have done that, I guess, but... Priestess. Okay. Shadow Dancer. Sure. You must not know what my good buddy Syvrel to Exile does. Well, what I could do, I could pull this and then hit it with that. It seems bad. Not bad, I mean, that seems fine. I get to play this guy in that case, but this becomes a 4-1, which is not ideal. The alternate thing I can do is Spectral Blade up, come here, hit that, go to 14. Come here, hit that, and then shoot him. That clears the board. It just seems pretty solid. But it also doesn't let me get a creature out. I'd have to replace something to find a creature. I don't really think I want to do that. Yeah, I think I'd really rather get this out. I could have played this, but I'm saving this for one of the many Blood Moon Priestesses I assume he had in his hand. I probably should have replaced this turn, though. Ugh. Eesh, I'm at 13. That is frightening. Well, he's only got a couple cards left, which is nice. Alright. This right here can do a lot of damage. Kill, 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 kill. I think I want to do this now. Shoot that, then play this. It seems fine. He just conceded. What is he doing? He wasn't dead. Maybe he got bored. Maybe he saw my draw 3 cards. Draw 4 cards. So what would have happened? I would have shot his Wraithling, destroyed his guys, put him to 19, attack him for 9 with my Abyssal Juggernaut and Reaper, put him to 10, then played out the Abyssal, whatever he's called, small guy, and run away. So he'd be at 10. I would have the 1/4, 5/1 Reaper, and a 2/1 guy, and then a handful of cards. Seems okay. Alright, this hand seems like butt. He's playing the aggro deck, which might be problematic. I guess I threw away both of these. Well, neither of those are good either, but whatever. He has a Ethereal Obelisk, it's a problem. Okay. I think I get rid of this guy right now. He's much better once you have a bunch of random dum-dums and Shadow Creep tokens on the board. Really want to equip this, but I really do not want to get Rasha's, whatever it's called. But it's better than not equipping it and having him come up and hit me with his Primus Fist, right? Unless he has a Scion Second Wish, in which case I might as well just concede on the spot, because that would be such a blowout. What a blowout. Goodness gracious. My goodness. What? What a disaster. Ugh. Don't ping it, please. Okay, that's fine. Not a whole lot to do here. I think I pretty quickly grasp of agony that thing. And then I kind of just come up here and hit this, and then kind of just hang out. Like, I'm not really inclined to play this guy out just for the sake of playing it out. Especially if he's the aggro deck. There's plenty of X1s running around. And he's got this online next turn. No bueno. We're gonna retreat. Probably not the card I wanted to be drawing going into 5 mana. Yuck. One, two, three, four, five. Alright, one of these Bone Reapers has to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess, man. Not really what I was looking to do, but alright. I do have to use, like, literally my whole hand, which is sort of annoying. Putting it right here, so that if he wants to go get this... Oh man, I didn't even do the math. I'm really glad I have enough mana. Alright, perfect. If he wants to come here, somehow, he has to step on this tile. Well, it only took us 3 cards to kill his 0/6, so we should be doing just fine, right? Ugh. Flame Blood Warlock, sure. Okay, okay. This does seem like a pretty good card to have, but it's such a low life total. Don't want to be attacking anything in the first place. These are just going to trade into this thing, so I'm going to get these guys in here. I'm going to come around here to protect myself from just everything in the whole wide world. It's a lot closer than I thought, but I still do not feel very safe at all. Oh, Molly. Please spawn up here. Ah, so close. Am I dead? Yeah, he only has one card in his hand. That sucks. Good gravy. Alright. Pretty much have to get rid of this, right? Good old Syvrel. Awesome. Well, let's run away down here. I think I played this. He has one card in his hand. I could ping this. This is attacking here for sure. So if I lose to a whole number of things. I'm gonna put this in here in case he's like repulsor beast. Maybe I should have done a whole bunch of different stuff. But probably did. Just a bone swarm or something. Oh well. Maybe I should have switched these up. That way this would have been close. I didn't think about that. That's my bad. Oh well. Alright, off to a good start and then a rocky finish. That was 2 games, I think. Let me actually just spend a second looking. I don't remember how many I did. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're 3-3 right now. Final game. Let's see what happens. Yep. Feel like we could have positioned a little bit better on that last turn to protect us from stuff like Star's Fury, Rasha's Curse, all sorts of stuff. If we had switched the places of the Primus Shieldmaster and the Syvrel, we could have done that. Or alternatively, not moved our general down that far. Alright. Come on, buddy, I believe in you. He has to do some awesome stuff this game. Otherwise, this whole video is just going to be really foolish looking. Look at how many song high ribbons that is. That is so many. Wings of Mechazor. Kill me now. Alright. Certainly want this to stop stuff like, I don't know, Sword of Mechazor and stuff like that. I'm going to get this guy out now. I'm going to hit this guy. And I really want to keep everything in my hand. This might be a little awkward, but like we're going to go Primus Shieldmaster next turn. And potentially this the turn after. Probably not. I mean, these decks normally have like an absurd amount of bullshit that they spew onto the field. So I'm just going to assume this is like our turn 4 play. It's going to be a good turn 4 play, I think. The next turn is this. The turn after is probably Abyssal Scar plus Spectral Blade plus this, or, you know, something. We're also 100% never throwing this away because he has Mechazor. Oh man, you can just blink Mechazor right into my face. Ugh. Whew. Alright, what's he got going on? Also, why did he put it here? If you're not going to use the mana, just for future reference, you should generally put it in front of the mana tile, like between the mana tile and the opponent. That way, on the following turn, you can use it. Either, you know, coming up with your general or moving backwards or, you know, whatever. But he didn't take advantage of it, so it was like he wasted a mana of his that I could not access. I would have had to have 2 creatures that cost less than 3 mana total in order to do it, which is not impossible, but sort of a weird corner case that I wouldn't ever play around. Cannon of Mechazor. Sure. Definitely think we want this. And I'm going to do it like this. It's sort of a weird move, so bear with me. I'm putting this here. Shooting this thing. I'm coming down here and killing it. The reason is because next turn, this is one of the few ways where I could do that play that would keep this safe from like his general, And that would allow me to come forward here and get this for Bone Reaper next turn. I mean, it's not perfect. He could just, blink this guy here and come, and pump it and kill this thing, which would be sort of annoying, but he could just Phoenix Fire this too. No. My precious creature. Harumph. Well, you did okay, buddy. All right. He is 4 mechs in. Okay. Oh. God, I want to keep this so bad. Here's my problem, though. Here's my boggle. I can't, I have to be able to get to this corner, or I have to be able to get to, like, right about here in order to Ephemeral Shroud this thing. His Mechazord that's going to almost certainly come up next turn. And so I'm really seriously thinking, what should I do? And one of them is throw this Bone Reaper away. I think this turn I'm going to Spectral Blade to kill this, Demonic Lure to get this guy here, and then just Bone Reaper the following turns or something. That might have been a mistake. Man, I should have just Abyssal Scarred this thing. Oh well. I get to save my Abyssal Scar though. I'll just claim that was my plan all along. Yeah, super frustrating, because if I plan to play Bone Reaper this turn, then I'll miss out on basically a free Shadow Creep tile and 2 health on this guy. That was a problem. Oh well. Oh, really hope it's not a mech. Oh no. Alright, well, here goes nothing. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Well, this is sort of unfortunate. I wasn't thinking about playing around Blink. He can just Blink his guy right here. Get all of these things, shoot this, and then if he's really savvy, he'll attack this with the sword, so he can come forward and kill it with his general. There's a misdragon seal. Oh gosh, that's painful. Yeah, maybe I should have moved this guy up behind here. Still the same problem, right? Yeah. No. He couldn't have gotten there. Harumph. Ruh-roh. Interesting. I wonder why he did that. All right. I don't even need to hit this because it's just going to die from this thing. I kind of need to do it. Perfect. And I wiped out. I'm too greedy. We're just going to try to protect ourselves. We might still be dead, but it seems like the best way to do so. On the next turn we can Shadow Nova plus Grasp. Potentially killing all of these things, who knows? I mean, he has a lot of... If he has like a Misdragon Seal, he can just come here, kill this, Misdragon here, deal us 9, and then any number of things pretty much leave us dead. He would be, to do that, he would pretty much have to kill us though, because he's walking onto a Shadow Creep tile with a two provoke minions nearby. Well, we'll see what happens, I guess. Huh. Interesting. Sure. Okay. Spelljammer. So what do we do here? I mean, we could put the Shadow Nova right here and grasp this thing to kill the Hammond, but that doesn't really solve the ultimate problem, right? Of another giant creature. I think I'm still going to keep running away. I think I am going to do that. I think I'm going to also keep the repulsor beast in my hand. Yeah, even though I could stay here, I don't want him to like come forward and blink and be able to hit my guy. It seems problematic. Alright, 2 of these things. So what he could do, move this, blink it up here, kill this guy, and then Mechazor into this area. Maybe I should have just moved right here. And if he has Misdragon Seal or Juxtaposition, then we're sort of in a bit of a pickle. We could have played around Misdragon Seal a little bit better, I think, by just moving here. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. Spiral technique, holy smokes. What's... if he has like 2 more burn spells in his hand, we're probably just dead, right? I don't think there's a whole lot we're going to be able to do to not die here. We could come here. Alright. Well, I mean, how important is it to spend our last remaining resources trying to kill these 2 creatures? Because we can do it pretty easily. We could come here, Repulsor Beast this guy, Repulsor Beast this guy. But we're at 4. I'm going to do it. I'm deathly afraid of a Misdragon Seal just killing us. There might have been a way to get an extra Shadow Creep token out of the deal, but that would have required me losing a point of toughness on my Bone Reaper. I'm not willing to do that. And at this point, we're just going to keep replacing until we find another Shadow Nova or Healing Mystic or Right. Like I don't think I'm going to play this Abyssal Juggernaut. You know, presuming I survive, right? Jeez. Okay, well, he's running away. It means we're probably not dead unless it's like a super slow roll. Spelljammer, probably not good for us. Okay, what you got? Probably not the card I wanted. I'll just go ahead and do that first of all, right? You can kill this, which is a little annoying, with just using Blink. Right? No. Still good. I'm just going to assume that from every turn on, we're probably just going to die. Alright, it's got 4, 5, 6. We're going to have 7 Shadow Creep tokens on our turn, probably. Which means the Shadow Nova is going to deal 11. Oof. Getting close. We're almost certainly going to replace this Spectral Blade on our turn. I don't really ever foresee us getting into hand-to-hand combat with our general until we gain some life. There are a lot of gain life spells in this deck too, for whatever it's worth. Yeah, what a precarious number to be at. I bet he has like a Phoenix Fire in his hand. Ghost Lightning. What? He doesn't Ghost Lightning that thing away. I don't understand what just happened. Alright, well. Let's get another. And I'm not going to throw this out there. Alright. He has 5 cards in his hand, for heaven's sakes. Maybe he did that so I would ping it off with the Abyssal Scar. He prays to me. What is this? Is this a 4-1's Magi? No, okay. Mist Dragon Seal? Oh, okay. Yeah. No. I even thought about putting this and this here. Oh well. Maybe I should have done that. No, I died. Alright, well, not our best shot, but we finished 3 and 4. Our first losing record is in these videos. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Played some unique cards. Maybe that's why they're unique. Feel free to leave your questions or thoughts or comments in the comments. And be sure to follow me on Twitter at Zoochz. Alright, I don't know when the next one's coming out, probably fairly soon, but I will talk to you guys later. Thanks.